Alright, hello there, I am Papa1 and this is AOS Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 pay-per-view number 7, and we're getting ready to do the Double Teams Divisions title match for that championship. So here we go. We have coming up the defending champs, which I named Mass MD, defending their belts versus Steve Williams and Terry Gordy, and who I also named Death and Gore. So that's their tag name. Because Steve Williams is Dr. Death and Terry Gordy, his last name sounds like Gory or Gore or whatever like that. So like that's what it's called, Death and Gore. You know, so that's what will happen if they win the tag team. If they win the double team championships, that's what would be their tag team name or whatever. Anyway, let's get started. Then after this, we got the PW Divisions title match later on today or sometime. Probably do that sometime today. I'll try to do that sometime today. I'll try to get done with this by this weekend with these last 4 title matches. Then we got to do still the Fight for Gold Champions title challenge, because he's going to challenge the absolute champion, so we also got to do that as well. But right now we're on this double team championship match. And yeah, I believe this is either the 2nd or 3rd title rank. I don't remember which one it's supposed to be, but anyway, Mass and D, they've been the team to beat for the double team titles, man. I think what's name did beat them, but then they end up losing to them. So, oh wait, they right here at number 1. That's my bad. Yep. So here they go. Now let me change that around. Turn this off. Turn this on. Turn this off. Turn this on. Here, that should be on, and that should be on. And yeah, that's supposed to be 30 minutes. Make sure it's on the hardest difficulty. And we got, so you could know what I just did. So these are the rules and stuff like that for the title match for the double team division. This is the, lumberjack. This is for give up, this is for rope break, this is for blood, this is for the tag form, which is no tag form, which means, they don't have to tag in and out. It's tornado style. And then this is for that, if we were using the, count out, do you want to win the championship by count out? But we don't use no 10 count or 20 count. This is for time decision, which is also turned on. This is quick match. This is TKO, and this is pinfall, and this is 30 minutes, and I'm just going to do this one last time, and we can get started. So, will they be able to redefend their titles again? I mean, would they be able to retain their titles again, or will we have, oh damn it, I went straight to the right. That was my bad. I pressed start instead of A, because I was supposed to skip the freaking challengers interest thing. It don't matter, man. It don't matter. I just hate where I accidentally do that. So, well, it's not like they got new belts, and like you still get to see them with the belts in the ring. I like them wearing the double belts and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool to see them with the double belts or whatnot. I would like to be able to have more than like how many belts am I allowed to create? I got the 6 divisions belts, right? Which is that's 6 divisions plus the Fight for Gold champion, and then we got 1 extra. Yeah, you only allowed to make 8 championships, which is some bullshit. And I should be able to make one for the team double. Why can't a group of 3 or more win a championship? The same thing thing with the Battle Royale. You can put the title. I think you can put the title around and title on the line in the Battle Royale. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you could. Yeah, you can, because that's how I got the goddamn Fight for Gold chapter. Yeah, so forget what I said about the Battle Royale. I call it Battle Royale, yeah, but it's Battle Royale or like that. But the other thing is, what was I trying to say? The team gauntlet thing or whatever like that. The team elimination gauntlet. You should be able to have championships for that. I should be able to have more than just a 6. I think I would have created more championships or divisions had I been able to have more title belts. But it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be able to do that, so I just kept it with just the 6, and then I made the Fight for Gold championship, which is basically be, you know, my version of Money in the Bank. It was a 4-man battle royal where the winner gets to challenge whichever divisional champion they want for their belt in an automatic best 2 out of 3 situation, which means that even if the champion wins the first match, he still got to win the second match. It's automatically best 2 out of 3. So that's what's his name? BD4 Blaze. This is gonna be his 3rd time having to do that in a row. I think he's been through 3 straight pay-per-views. Yeah, this is gonna be the 3rd straight pay-per-view that he's gone through where he has to defend his belt. If he manages to beat freaking what's his name? Fujiwara. Because we don't know. Fujiwara could win the title from him, but if he loses that first match, I will be having to change some stuff for BD4 Blaze and stuff like that. I may change his AI set and see if I should have different AI sets, because I like the way his moves are, but like that's only if he ends up losing, or if it's you know, he's been dominated. That's the main thing, you know. I don't care too much about about characters losing to each other or against the characters on the game. I just care if it looked like it was an uncompetitive match. You know, I know sometimes there'll be matches where somebody gets absolutely decimated, destroyed, or whatever, and like they look like they didn't stand a chance and stuff like that. But like that just means like that's a bad matchup. Sometimes to me that's a bad matchup. But the thing is, when it's a bad matchup in a title match, you gotta change something about it, especially when you're creator wrestlers. You know, you gotta change something about that. Now, if it's a bad matchup between them and another character, and it's like the 5th spot chance or some shit like that, then like I'm not gonna be too hard about somebody getting dominated in a 5th spot chance match, because those are only 5 or 3 minute. Those are only 5, 3 minute, and 6 minute matches and stuff like that. So it's not a lot of time, you know. And sometimes somebody can get lucky and just dominate that match, you know. There's been plenty of times where, for all intents and purposes, I forget which character is that on this game who's not really capable of winning a championship or something like that, but he's won 5th spot matches a lot. I think it's been Giant Baba. He does have a couple of good moves though, don't get me wrong and stuff like that, but he has the big swing. I forget what his back finisher is, and like he wins qualifiers. He's able to dominate qualifiers, the same as a couple other people. I'm forgetting their names though, and none of them have good finisher moves. You know, some people got good movesets, but a lot of them don't be having decent finishers. Like Kamali is another one. He don't have a decent finisher at all, but he's still able to somehow pull off some crazy victories. Like I don't think he should ever get any wins just because how bad his moveset is and stuff like that. But sometimes he's able to pick up victories because he's able to dominate the match. You know, if you're able to dominate the match, especially in a qualifier, you win that qualifier match. You know, because that's a time decision. All you gotta do is not get pinned or submitted or TKO or whatever the heck it is, or lose on points depending on what the hell division you're in or whatever like that. No matter if it's one of the pro wrestling rules divisions or the MMA rules divisions. But wherever the division is, you just gotta, you know, be dominant and have either the lead on points or have it be tied on points so you can win that fifth spot chance match or qualifier. Same thing with the team elimination gauntlet matches with the pro wrestler one, which is the faction of 3, and the you know, the combatants, which is the MMA one. You know, all I gotta do is be able to dominate. And the one for the combatants, that's only, you gotta possibly go against 4 other people, but you know, each match is only gonna be for 3 minutes because it's only one 3-minute round. You know, it's only one round and it's for 3 minutes. But it's potentially you have to face up to 4 people, depending on what your teammates are able to do in the match. Or if you're the, you know, if you're the starter, you potentially be able to face all 4 of them, or something like that. I'm not sure who's winning right now because I've been talking a lot during this match. But it seems like the champions are being somewhat dominant in this match. Super Delphin, he needs to... I hate that pinfall that he goes for. Like, he has no reason to go for that type of pinfall thing, unless it's harder to kick out than just going for a regular pinfall and stuff like that. But I would rather him do like some type of strong grapple or a slam or something. Or at least go for a high flying maneuver before he go for that pinfall attempt, because if you just do a regular takedown or something, I don't think that's going to necessarily get you the 3 count unless the person is to the point of damage damn near everywhere. You know, I'm talking about the body, the head, the legs, the arms, you know. Almost everything has to be like great for them to tap out for that crap to work to me. Or you have to hit your finisher or something, you know. Or hit an avalanche move, hit a move like, you know, a superplex or something like that for that to work. That DDT is a good move, but like it's still kind of early, and they gotta be injured, is what I'm saying, for that move to work, to get you to finish. They gotta be definitely injured. And that brainbuster does not, the regular one, there's 2 versions of the brainbuster on this game. Well, 3 of them. One is called the finisher one, and that's the one where, the one you just saw him use is just the regular brainbuster. Then you got the Stalin one, then you got the brainbuster DDT. And the brainbuster DDT, the only thing that really differentiates that from the other 2 brainbusters is that when he's dropping you straight down your head, he like puts up his leg or something, and like I guess it helps make the impact even greater or something on the fall down or wherever. Now this may work, you know, just because how much in the red Steve Williams' health is and how high his energy is. Well, yeah, see, that worked because his energy was all the way up and his energy was very low. Steve Williams was the one that was at the top in the corner, top of the court. He's the one who screen faded or got darker after he got pinned. So congrats to Mass ND, man. They successfully defended their belts once again. Yeah, I think we're gonna definitely move on to the PPV division title match now. Oh wait, it's supposed to be lowercase with Mass. And that's only because they're, you know, a mask tag team. They both wear masks for their tag team. So what the hell? Where did they get all the way down there? I can go far as back as 1950. Even though this game didn't come out to them 2000, you know. I think today's the 24th. Let me make sure. Yep, it's the 24th. Alright. And you got the little things right next to their names and stuff, so like Like you see how some people got the little thing next to their names, meaning that they retained the belt or whatever like that. Cause right here you got raised and it's Midas, and you got raised and it's Midas again. The first words that you see on here are because, you know, I had to put them as Cheppy again for they can walk out with their belts. Or for the belt would be already on the person who's champion. You know? Yeah. Oh, I can turn this off. This ain't happening no time soon anyway. Yeah. Oh, and I can also talk about that. Matter of fact. Let's talk about that. So what you just saw with that is, first let me show you the newest characters, because I don't think I forgot to do that with, I have a video that's probably like 50 minutes of me just improving on Russian Tiger, because I had an update that I needed to do, and because of the update, the video that was an hour, almost an hour and 15 minutes. That's what I'm gonna say. It was almost an hour and 15 minutes. So it was over 75 minutes. And like, for a reason where I was trying to transfer over to the SD card, I had the phone charged and everything. It wouldn't go over there. And then I found out that like, not only the FileMaster app needed to be updated, but literally that app needed to be updated yesterday. The freaking this app right here, the AZ screen recorder app. It literally had an update for, you know, the 23rd, which was yesterday while I was trying to make that video. And I think the update actually came on for me to having to update it probably before or probably during me making the what's the name video. And like the thing is, I think I would have been able to what's the name send that over to the SD card had I had updated before, because it was over 500 MB, and because I only had like 300 or so MB on the phone left because of that large video, I wouldn't been able to update the app while having the video. I had to delete the video anyway to freaking be able to do it anyway, do the update. So these are the two newest characters. This is, if you notice, yeah, he's similar to Rage except for everything he's wearing is black. And then this is called, this guy, you can tell his hair just different colors, same thing with his pants and stuff like that. And this is the Midas Punch character, he's similar to him. This one's called the Clone Soulless, and this is called the Legend Myth, you know? And so we're gonna have 26 characters. And because now we have officially 8 characters that, I officially now have 8 characters that I created, I can do this now. Look at that. We got 8 boxes. 8 boxes. And that's what this slide is for, these 8 boxes. So this is the new way that Midas Punch looks, because I wanted to make a character that's similar to Midas Punch, but I gave him, you know, I let him keep the black and stuff like that, while this one has gold and white. He has black and platinum, and this one has gold and white, you know. This is Damage, and this is the order they're in for the league and stuff like that. So the first match would be these two, second match would be these two, third match would be these two, fourth match would be these two. And I'm probably gonna do this before we do the no, I don't have to do this right now. I can do this at any time. I want to get started with show 8A as soon as possible. So the first time you see any of these characters will be during show 8A. Because all these are new characters. We got these 8 boxes I created. Plus you just saw one of the characters in Soulless right there. Then you also got the Fighter Strike. You also got Legway. That makes another 2. That's 10. Also we got Watch My Feet. That's another character that makes 11, and I believe there's one more. There's definitely one more character that I created that's a striker, stuff like that. I said Legway, oh wait, that's all of them. Legway and, yeah, because you got the Legway character. Let me just go through these right quick while I'm talking. So these are all the boxers, basically. And that's what this says, AOS Boxing. Now not like the other stuff. I don't think the other thing has that on there though. Let me make sure that this is still what it's supposed to be, because if I actually press anything, you know, it's gonna fucking audio save, and like I don't want to accidentally move stuff to the wrong thing. I'm supposed to do this when I'm doing this, just to make sure. Let me make sure I still got all the characters. Alright. Since we still got everybody, I could put this on 0, because that's supposed to be the empty one anyway. And the reason I put the 8 boxers on there, even though that's not where they're gonna permanently stay, that it's gonna be there, because I'm gonna do that before we even make people for slot number 7, is because that's gonna be the last slot that I do. So I'm gonna have to create another 24 characters before we even use slot 7, because we still gotta do slot. We still gotta complete because I gotta still complete slot 4, and I gotta do slot 5. And I gotta complete slot 6 before we even think about anything to do with slot 7. Because once we're done with slot 7, then we'll have 170 characters. Right now, we went from 114 characters to now 140 characters. So that's how many characters I'm using now. And I'm not planning on making another character. I got some ideas, but once I start in on the ideas, I'll fully create the characters. Then we're gonna have to wait even more time, and like I need to get done with these championships before we can get the show 8A already. You know, it's supposed to be only, because at first I only had freaking 16 characters that I created. I was like, yeah, I got 16 new characters to put into what's the name. That's what I was talking about back at the beginning of show 7A. Then it turned into 24 while once I got done with show 7B. Now it's 26, and I want to turn it to 32, so that's what I'm trying to do right now. Just trying to see about that stuff. So let me see something right quick, because I'm not sure if the thing changed to that saying boxing for all the you know, not all of them, but this one in particular, the main game, the audio save version of it. You know, this is where the audio save is at. Alright, so it's still on there. Yeah, it still say roster. I thought we were going to say the other thing. But anyway, one thing we can do though, because I do have to put something on here anyway. We got to go to slot 9, because coming up in that PW division title match, we do have, you know, Chaos, who's going to be part of that title match. So that's what we got coming up. How we're doing on time? We're doing okay on time. We're only at 23 minutes. So we ain't going to be on here past 30 minutes. Probably not even going to be on here past 27.5 minutes. It's probably going to take a minute. But I think I already got the championships filled out on here for the next match as well. I think I did both the double team and this on here. Yep. See, we already got to start throwing on here. Now these are my 2 creator wrestlers. And I would put their stuff on here as well, but I just don't feel like doing that. You know? We got Chaos right here, and then we need to put Boom on here as well. That's the other character. I think he's gonna be right here, and then oh wait, I can go into slot 9, because slot 9 is that. Yeah, slot 9 has all 3 of these characters that's involved in the next 2 matches. Well, all 4, because DD4 Blaze is somebody. You know what we're gonna do? Because we're going to need to put all 4 of them on here. So this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to end up doing right now. I'm going to restart the game one last time. And we can have all 4 of them already sitting up here on the screen for it. That should be all taken care of. And we can put them exactly where they need to be. Because that's what I'm going to do right quick. I'm going to try to get done with this as soon as possible. So let's go in here, because I don't want to take a chance of this fuck it up on me. So Oh wait, you know what we can do? Because that's the PW division. If this is MMA, this is, yeah, that's the PW division right there. Yep. Alright. Then we can do that. Yeah. I have to take that off, so we got him on here. Then we got him on here. Yeah, I haven't perfected my technique yet with this stuff, but basically what happens is, like, when I do that little stuff like that, I just immediately go out the game once I get the characters I want from a particular slot, because if I do it the other way, go into every single slot, sometimes it glitches and takes certain characters off. So how you saw how I had those 8 characters on there, remember, that's one of those characters is from slot number 8, then one of them is from slot number, what, 1, then another one is from another, and then 3 of them is from slot 2. I'm talking about the boxers, where you saw that boxers for that boxer league. And then you got 3 of them that's from slot 2, then you got 2 of them that's from slot 3, and then you got the last one who's from slot 4. So in order to do that stuff like that, I gotta situate the characters where they supposed to go, because anytime you got characters that's under the exact same slot uploaded onto the thing, it's not going to transparent. That's why we got one slot open on the other side of the screen and stuff like that. So let's make sure that his stuff is on here. Yeah, I can already tell this on here. And he's supposed to be right here, so let's put him right there. And I said this video wasn't going to take more than 30 minutes, but it is. That's my fault. So we got, now we got to put Judo King right here because he's the champion. And then boom, who's number 10? He's going to be sent right there for the number 10 spot. So and I'm going to show you, because we are going to keep this on 30 minutes, so I'm not going to show you, I'm not going to do the title matches, because it's just going to be me playing on easy to like put the belts on the people who are on this side and stuff like that. Now, the reason Chaos is on this side is because he's the challenger versus the champion who's not one of my creator wrestlers. So now that all that's situated, we can get this stuff off of the screen. Stuff like that. Yeah, probably won't mess none of that up, because if we go, where is it? Yeah, go into here, yada yada. You already know. I basically got it set up for the last 4 people, because we got Chaos is right here. Then we got we got 1 character right here that's mine for PW division. Then we got 2 of my characters for the MMA, and then we got 1 more for this. And I already knew who was supposed to go where, but that little thing you just saw with me putting them, that's what I'm getting ready to explain. You know, and it's kind of self-explanatory, so we're just going to go on there and show you that. So, saving crafts for the main roster. And what I mean by the main roster, I mean the audio save. When I press, you know, restart on the game, you know, after exit out of the game. So, basically, this is what we're working with. We're working with this. Number 1 is supposed to be for the KO division. Number 2 is supposed to be for the absolute division. Number 3 is supposed to be for the grappling. Number 4 and 5 is supposed to be the teammates for the double team. And the first teammate that you select is number 4. Then the second one is number 5. Then PW is number 6. And then the MMA division is number 7. And what that means is this. You see this? This is how it looks for the champions. And they are under the IJKLMNOP, and the ABC, E, A B C D. God damn it. A B C D E F G H. How the fuck did I forget the D in fucking the alphabet? Oh, that ain't make no sense just now. That felt real wrong right now. Oh my god. And then this phone is gonna mess up. Yep, it's finna go out of this. Oh wait, it stayed. Or is it getting ready to go out of it? No, it just, oh, that's better than what it did last time. Yeah, so basically that's what I was trying to say. So you see, and it reflects what it is on here. You see, that's why right here, where you see J at, I just put, you know, I guess we could go back on the game. Yeah, this is going to be over 30 minutes, because I think we just hit 30 minutes. Yep, it's going to be on 31 minutes. Don't matter. So I'm finna do that, but I'm not going to show that, because then we'll be on here for over 40 minutes, and like, it's not really nothing, just me picking the characters who are supposed to be champion, making them face their self and winning with them. I'm playing the game with it on very easy, and basically what I do is I put it on very easy with an MMA match. I put 3 points on the board, and 3 points go for a takedown, and it's still 1 point for a knockdown, because whatever happens first will end the match automatically. Got the hiccups for I don't know whatever reason. So you can see right here, that's the, you know, Absolution champ. So he's right there. Then this is the PW challenger, who's one of my crabs, who's challenging one of the characters that's on the game. And then you got the MMA champ and the MMA challenger, and it reflects that on here. See, the AOS champions, because you know I couldn't put the whole thing on the phone, so that's why it says it like that on here. So you got, you know, where it says J, we got DD4 Blaze. Where it says N, we got, you know, what's the name, Chaos, because if he wins, that's where he's gonna be at on there anyway. And then where it says the O for MMA, we got, what's the name, we got what's his, Judo King. And now the reason that we got 2 slots on here for the thing, because if you look on here, this is for title challengers, and they're saved under the roster, AOS roster. The reason why we got 2 of them on here, because you see MMA, we got the challenger and champion are both of my creator wrestlers, so that's why we got this set up like this. So only one he got on here is G for the MMA division for the challenger, and that was reflected on here, and you can know that is exactly what I'm saying, because look, G, see, and this is the O, this is the N, and this is up here, that's the J. See? And it's exactly what I just told you on here. So what I'm finna do once I end this video is go off of here and do what I need to do for those characters. So that's how we go about doing that for now on with the championships and stuff like that. They're not gonna be permanently sitting on there. That's just the way I want it to be done and whatnot, for when they come back around for being champions, because there's going to be a ton of moving character parts on here pretty soon. And the cool thing that I remember to do on here is that we don't necessarily do a tournament with the champions. We're just really just doing, like, you know, the title matches with the champions and stuff like that. You know, we did the crowning tournaments, you know, when I first started doing the game and stuff like that, back at before there was ever a show 1A or wherever like that. We had the crown tournaments for everything. Powerful versions of Wolverine. So what we got going here for? Oh wait, so we're basically done with the game now, because yeah, I'm gonna have to go back on here. Let's see. Yup, it's on slot 0, which is for nothing at all. It can be used for anything. That's just to make sure I don't accidentally save stuff without the right things for the roster, for the 8 different sets of rosters. The 9 different sets of rosters I'm creating. And as you already know, slot 7 is reserved for right now for that until we get to the champions and stuff. Yeah. That was bound to happen again. You know. Yeah, so I've been working on some stuff with this. You know, the easiest thing to do is just get started with the matches and go through them. Because the only thing that bad can happen with that is annoying shit. And like, I put that again under mistakes. So there's been 3 mistakes made. And just based off what's going on, I can tell you what the mistake was. This mistake was me accidentally pressing skip. No, that was this first mistake. This mistake was me accidentally pressing skip. This mistake was right here was, for whatever reason, the phone wouldn't save the video, so I had to show like what was missing and stuff like that. This is what was missing. And then before I started part 2, this was part 2 of the first match, you know. So this was the unofficial part 2 that I didn't be able to show you because you wasn't able to see Akira Maeda defeat, you know, Mr. Muay Thai, you know, at all on there or stuff like that. That was the main thing that was missing. Akira Maeda versus Mr. Muay Thai, and then you get to see Boss Rudin in his match where he lost to, you know, Mr. Muay Thai and stuff like that. So, and this is the third mistake I was just telling you about earlier. I had an update that just happened while I was recording, and it didn't allow me to send a video over to the SD card for that reason. But it was, I think it had to do with the fact that this needs to be updated plus file manager, and I should have been updated file manager and stuff like that. So that's what had happened with this video in particular. So that's why I got this screenshot on there, because this stands for, as you see right there, April 23rd, right there, Thursday, and down here it said latest update. That's when the update became available, April 23rd, 2020. And like, so that's what for the latest video that I couldn't show, and that was for the Grappling Division's title match. But I did a longer video that needed, and I tested out and improved upon, you know, Russian Tiger, who did lose. And on the video I made sure to repeat over and over again that he did lose by, you know, such and such points versus Volkan, who still is the champion. Volkan now has 6 title defenses. That was his 6th title defense that he just did. I don't think he'll be able to beat Russian Tiger if they go up against each other again in a rematch for the title, because I proved Russian Tiger's moves some more, and I gave him a couple of different moves and stuff like that, so I think he could get him in a rematch and keep him from getting 7 straight title defenses. So let's end this video on a happy note. And yeah, again, congrats to Mass Indeed. They was able to retain their titles, so I think this is their 2nd or 3rd title reign, and that was probably their 2nd title defense. I believe that was their 2nd title defense in a row of their 2nd or 3rd title reign. Some people got a couple of title reigns. Like, I believe if Chaos wins the PW title, I think that'll be his 2nd or 3rd title reign. Yeah, it's going to either be his 2nd or 3rd, because I'm not sure if he already beat Scott Thornton in the best 2 out of 3 situation to take back the title already, and they just been trading off or wherever. So that's what's coming up. It's the PW title match. Alright, so to the next one later. Hope you enjoy all that good stuff. And like, yeah, this is how the new, you know, look for the AZ screen recorder app. This is how the new look. It used to be 4 things over there, but now it's just these 3 that you can see right there. And there's some toolbox down there at the bottom. I don't really like try to test out things or click on things while I'm doing the recordings I'm gonna keep. But I'll probably will test out to see what that little toolbox thing does, and like probably be something that as far as like me editing the video and stuff like that. I did try to edit videos before, but like that shit was just not working for whatever reason. I don't know why. I guess the phone won't allow me to do it, or I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. I ain't really researched it because I don't really like to copy and edit videos and shit like that. I'm not trying to do a high production value for this at the moment. If I was gonna do that, I would just be doing it on a goddamn computer with a webcam or something, you know. So yeah, it's the next one later. Hope you enjoy it. We took over 4 minutes, but yeah, got some good knowledge in there for you. So until the next one, peace. And I hope you enjoy your life and I hope you stay safe during this pandemic or epidemic or wherever it's called. Pandemic. Yeah, pandemic. That's the right word. Alright, later.